Hello, Timmy Nafso here, Executive Vice President and co-founder of FortisPay. Disney announced a bundle for Disney, Hulu, and ESPN. So Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus, which is actually very dangerous for Netflix. Netflix, who had a Disney contract obviously earlier this year, there was a conversation around how this was going to end. And here we are with Disney pushing this $12.99 bundle, and it's on par, or actually less expensive than a lot of its competitors. All right, so you're a small or mid-sized business owner. How does this apply to you? How does this apply to the world? So really interesting. The evolution, and we've talked about the evolution of cable and where we believe cable is going to be, and we've said it several times. Cable is really who's being threatened here. Yes, Netflix has its issues now with Disney starting to kind of become this on-demand company, and this is going to be the theme of the future, is what our belief system is here. What I'm saying is, why would I have to pay for 350 channels when I watch 6? And not only do I watch 6 channels, of those 6, I only watch these specific shows. So you've seen things like HBO Go or HBO Now and now Disney Plus, where they're saying, hey, we have the ability to distribute ourselves using devices like iPads and iPhones and Android devices, and now we can get right to the consumer, kind of as this on-demand economy continues to increase in from a time perspective and a value perspective, right? I don't need to pay for all of the cable companies' channels. We actually want to simplify that now. And in time, what you've noticed is this shift, right? You go back 50, 60 years ago, and the TV was 3 or 4 channels. That's all they could really provide from a streaming perspective or a viewing perspective. As production got more popular and cable came out in the 80s, it was, we have a bunch of channels for you. And then it kept pushing this more and more, a buffet, if you will, of channels. And as time has went on, we're seeing that kind of flip over back to the old days of saying, like, I don't really need all of these channels. As a matter of fact, it's very inconvenient for me because time is valuable, and for me to search through all of these channels to find what I want and to pay for them is not very economical. So Disney is saying we will not need a Netflix type organization to distribute for us. Disney will distribute themselves. HBO will distribute itself. ESPN can then start to distribute itself, as you're seeing here, and then you start to see the NFL network distribute itself, right? NHL, right? All of these organizations will be able to have their own channel and distribute, and then earn advertising revenue. So, constant changing. How do we make sure, and like you're seeing here, is how do we make sure that our business, right, is owning its customer and that we can provide value for them that is not bundled in with somebody else's product? So it's interesting to see what's happening here with Disney and ESPN and Hulu, what's happening with Netflix. Businesses go up, businesses go down. There are challenges that are constantly coming to a head. So please comment below and subscribe. We think this is a really interesting article. Thanks for listening.